Let me tell you about the little jitter on the block. Always want some hitters, let her play with 30s and them Glocks and extended clips. Let her pop a shit, ain't a making boy, but I let her play with toys. Mrs. Little Gutter Bum a clock.
What's going on, man? You know, it's your boy Galaxy. I'm back again, man. LiFLessIntent, Lifeless Intent. You already know what's going on. Another interview, special guest here today, my little sister, man. Tell them who you is.
KaliInk. Yes, sir.
So we got KaliInk in the building, man. She finna come with a little bit different stuff from y'all, you know what I mean? But she does a lot of multiple different things. So, you know, we're gonna start at the beginning and we're gonna build up, you know what I mean? So with a name like KaliInk, I can assume you're from California, man. How long you been, like, living in Georgia?
Basically, like, my parents got, moved us out here, like, I guess, like, a little, but I kept going back and forth. And then finally just, you know, stable here.
So when last time you been to Cali?
Shit, on my birthday, August 6th.
Okay.
Last year.
I see. So what part of California you from?
San Diego.
You know, most people that come from California, they you know, they like, man, I'm from Long Beach, or I'm from the jungle, I'm from Watts and stuff like this. You from San Diego?
Yeah, but Watts is my hood though.
You know, so being out here in Atlanta and going back and forth, do you get that feeling? Is Atlanta anything like California?
I mean, it's different. It's different, but it's like you got certain people and, you know, California, you just got vibes, get high, edibles. Edibles.
Yeah, I can tell, man, because it's legal out there.
Yeah, and Atlanta, getting locked up.
So when you say, you know, the Watts, that's your hood, you know what I'm saying, you fuck with them out there, do you see a lot of prominent gang activity in Atlanta compared to California?
It's a lot of things going on between you know, what's going on.
You know what I mean? You only ask that question because when you hear California, you hear about a lot of prominent gang activity, a lot of home invasions. So coming from California and just recently being out there last year to here, do you see a lot of similarities? That's why I asked.
I mean, we just try to, you know, show each other love, keep our heads up, you know, keep going and showing other people that want to take our routes, like be successful and not really be in that mindset of you got to do that. It's other ways you can get certain ways where you want to be.
So they don't always like, yo, you just got to be a hood person. Basically saying like,
now you just gotta be yourself. You just gotta be yourself. That's what I tell everybody. They gotta be themselves. And if you see something that you want, you just gotta go full throttle with it.
I understand that. So we understand the first part of Cali, but why the ink part?
The ink is because, you know, growing up out here, you know, I got into like trapping and stuff, and then it's like I kind of found my way out of that, and I found a passion for tattooing. Like I was just like, ooh, I want to do that. So, you know, I of course had you along the way to carry me through that journey and a lot of other brothers and stuff. So it was like, I just went and it tackled the mission.
Well, you know, I gotta ask you, you said you was trapping and you found your passion in trapping. Like, to find a passion to do designs and tattoos and just do that through trapping, like how that? Was you always into art? Was you always into that before you was trapping and you just had to do whatever you had to do just to get your money's worth?
How you put it is basically like when I was trapping, it's like, you know, you be like, I don't want to do this for that long. You feel me? I wanna go do something else. So it's like I've been drawing since I was like a little kid, just trying to figure out where I can go.
Drawing's always been your passion, but you just, you know, decided to start taking it seriously. What age do you think was the age that you decided, like, yo, I'm gonna take my passion more seriously and fall back a little bit from like trap?
I think like when I was 12, it's like I had a lot of growing up to do. A lot of growing up still do. But I think at the age 15, you know, I had a lot of mentors. I had a lot of brothers just, you know, come at me and be like, bro, you need to take this shit serious. And I'd be like, I just kept playing with it, was wrong, the wrong people and stuff. So it's like now, you know, when I went somewhere like in the penitentiary and stuff, it's like I got time to like really reframe my mind, be like, I'm gonna get this shit how I wanna get this shit and I'm gonna build it up.
I'll ask you about the penitentiary stuff a little bit later. I just want to focus on like the tattooing side. So, how did you get started in tattooing? Because it's a difference between always drawing and like tattooing a person's skin. Like, when did you know, and how's the process of going about just tattooing? Did you just wake up one day and say, I'm starting tattooing, bought a gun and everything, or did you know like, yo, I can put my artwork to real good use by tattooing?
Yeah, it's like I think what really kinda got me onto like tattooing is like I don't know, I just love body art. So it's like I think like 12 or something. Around that age, I just, got my tattoo equipment, tatted me the first time, like how it came out. I
So
was
you
like,
telling me around 12, you just decided like, I'm gonna go get some tattoo equipment, you started tattooing yourself?
it was on my mom, but mama was tripping. But
I gotta ask, 12 years old, like I can't imagine your mom's like, yeah, go ahead, just
yeah, she
go
was
ahead.
tripping. But it's like around them ages, like 12 to 15, is like that's when I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go get this. Ordered something off of eBay, and I was like, let's go. And then I just started treating my tattoos like I was trapping. But it's like everybody that was like professional was trying to teach me how to make it like a business. And,
So you had a lot of other mentors that can help you out with
yeah.
moving your stuff to a business aspect. So you said you started out tattooing yourself. What was your first tattoo that you did on yourself?
Right here, on my wrist is love, and then you got like the stars behind it, and just little stuff. Started out small with names and stuff. Then I just.
Did you do any reading on it? Because it's got to be a difference between using pen, paper, coloring pencils from sketching on just regular papers and stuff to going to the skin.
Yeah.
So like, did you have to do any research on how long you keep the needle down, or how long you do this and that? Because skin, that's forever.
Yeah. I think at the time I was just like, I tatted me. I wasn't really kind of thinking about it. I was just like, let me see how this works. And then so, I just stuck the needle in and I just went zoom, zoom. I was like, all right. I failed a couple times, but I kept retrying until I got it to like how I wanted it to look. So I was like,
you started on yourself first before you started with anybody else, or did you have anybody saying, "Oh, you started tattooing, just tattoo me"?
I started on myself, and then I started tatting other people, and then I just be at the house bored, and I just go tat something on me.
So I gotta ask, because you started out young. I can assume right now that you have the license because you started out on yourself. Everybody has that. We got that person that we can hit up in the hood that'll come do a tattoo for us and stuff like that. Not really worried about the safety concerns and issues, but it's a good aspect that you started yourself. So from the time when you started to right now, when in that period did you get your official license? Because you was young when you started, so it's obvious you couldn't have your license back then.
I think it was like when I turned 18. And then I had my godsis and my godmother basically be like, okay, you need to go do the blood-borne cross, whatever, red cross or something like that.
Or the program that they have.
Yeah, learn the safety and the measurements. And then it's like they got on me about like being really professional with it, because they was like, all right, if somebody else that didn't know you like how other people know you. So it was like you gotta clean the guns, you gotta change the needles, you gotta dispose the needles, and you gotta make sure like the person in the skin, don't come to me if you're sick now.
If you're allergic or anything.
Yeah.
So from 12 to 18, did you have any issues or problems with anybody coming back saying, hey, you messed me up when you did my tattoos and stuff? Because obviously they should know this for hitting you up anyway, knowing that you're not a licensed professional that has your own shop at that time. Did you have anybody come at you with any aggression or anything?
Oh, I had a lot of people like
say like, yo, you fucked me up.
Yeah, like they would be like they would either fuck me up or something, and then at least 'cause I got a good heart, so it's like I'd be like, shit, I'll come back and do it again. You feel me? Like it's no pressure in my skin.
So most of those situations were solved because it sounds like they just wanted more tattoos.
Yeah.
Because if I would assume if you mess up someone's tattoo or their skin just in general, I don't think that they would call you back and say, hey, you need to come do another tattoo for me to fix this. It literally makes no sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so I gotta ask, man, because knowing you over the years, I have seen situations of people getting mad at you, but not mad at you off of tattooing, more mad at you like, why aren't you doing my tattoos for free or what I want you to? So from starting out from at 12 to 18, being a mobile artist tattoo underground at the situation, what was the prices you was throwing out for tattoos?
Basically, like, I remember I used to do specials like you get one, you get a tattoo, or you buy a tattoo. I tell you, you can bring somebody, or you can get a free tattoo on the side, and they'd be like, all right, let's go. And then I had other specials where it'd be like, okay, like I think we threw a tattoo party, and it was like the first 10 people or the 5 people came in the door, they got their tattoos for free, but everybody else they had to pay. And so that's when it's like I kind of saw the altercations and stuff, but positive people, I fuck with my people.
I feel you, man. I mean, I gotta ask those questions because it's like I've heard, from the past that people would hit you up and be like, man, listen, like Kali did me a whole chest piece for like 55. Was you really fucking with people like that?
Yeah.
Even though it was at the beginning, you was fucking, because you go to a shop and you want a chest tattoo completely up and down, the hours it takes to add the color and everything. You feeling, you about to be like 8 to 1,000 plus up in here all day. But you just fucking with people off the strength.
Yeah, it's because it's like, I fuck with my people. So it's like, and then it's like I also, had the mindset, like, if I see, okay, like, I know I had a couple professional friends in the business, so it's like they taught me a trade set skill. Like, they say you got to watch out for your competitors.
Right.
So it's like, me taking that into mindset, it's like, I was like, I know my people are looking for a tattoo artist, that will fuck with them. And, for a well quality price for the type of stuff I'm doing. So I was like, you can get it for 50, 55, 40?
Yeah, because, at a certain point, like, you was the only person that I could say on the north side that people would hit up and say, like, yo, just call Kali, she'll come do a tattoo for you. Because you was pulling up and they was pulling up on you. Yeah. So that's great between the ages of 12 to 18 and how motherfuckers is just like, yo, you want a tattoo? Hit up Kali.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you just was just doing it on your own, but you had other people showing you like how to freehand, how to do the texture and stuff like that. And on top of going to school to get the license and everything about the situation. So where do you see your tattooing right now? Do you have a shop that people get to? How can they contact you?
Basically, that's being built because I'm really looking for the area I want to put my shop in. I don't want to put it by the school bus. I don't want to put it by this. I want my whole area where like you can drive by strangers. Oh, that's KaliInk. You feel me? They can pull in, or my people. Oh, that's KaliInk. You feel me? You just pull up.
So you try to have it more like how the brand is with Black Ink. You know what I'm saying? How they got their stuff.
Oh.
Not on the same aspect of them, but you can't deny that Black Ink as a brand is all over the place. Shops in New York, shops in Atlanta, shops in Florida, shops in Louisiana.
I'm not gonna lie. At one point, I did want it to be like that, but then I was like, nah, because that's Caesar's. That's Big Bro Caesar's stuff. So it's like, I said I gotta be different than Caesar, but he bring pressure now. He bring the pressure now. So
I just mean just based off the aspect of it, because tattooing, I don't think you just want to have a shop. I think, you know what I mean? I don't think, it's like, and I don't know how Caesar does his business, but if you look at the shows, Caesar's not always at the shop tattooing. He's out making more. He's out making more business moves. He out here making more shops. He have other people running his stuff. Is that where you ultimately see yourself when it comes to your tattooing business? Like, I'll come in and do tattoos when I need to for the famous people, for the bros and stuff like that, but I want to have a certain amount of people here doing their thing, well, I'm able to do other things because you have other business adventures that you're actively taking partake now. I can imagine it would be hard.
Yeah, because with the whole tattoo industry is like I'm trying to find local other tattoo artists that kind of walk through the same miles in my shoes that I went, but they kind of like stuck and don't know what to do and stuff. So it's like I really want to just build that shop up for them, and and
just have them doing everything.
Yeah, like basically making their money, getting it how they live. So it's like.
You mentioned you want people to come that kind of went through the same walks and paths of life that you would do. Now, you said earlier that you went to the penitentiary. You don't have to say what you went to the penitentiary for, but did that slow down your business aspect, like when you went in? First of all, like how long did you go in for?
It was like 1 year, 2 years between, when you're in there, you be just counting down, trying to figure it when you put the get out.
So when you went in there, did it slow down your business aspect just in general?
Nah, it's like basically because I think I got an old soul and I got a child in this show. So it's like basically when I went in there, it's like certain people I wouldn't talk to, certain people I just be like, everybody do like, oh, Kelly gonna go in her room read a book, but if you need her, she right there.
Will you always hear about chain gang? Was you able to do tattoos while in there?
Oh hell yeah. I even let somebody tap me right there, so it was like that shit hurt.
Still making a way no matter what the situation was.
Yeah, because we would really burn that make soot, and then we'll burn it underneath the bathroom sink and then scrape it, put it on the paper, and then all you needed was soap and water really, and then you stir it up, and then if you didn't have the gun but in prison you had a gun, but in county jail, I ain't gonna say too much, but
you gotta go too far.
But they most definitely had the gun, or they was doing it with a needle in it, and with the needles. Yeah, and it's real hard for you to get a needle, so it's like you gotta wait to go to the office, get the needle,
nurse or something like that.
Yeah, and then just sneak the needle.
When going in, did it change your mindset up on when you get out, you know what you want to do?
Yeah, it's like I read a lot of books. It's like I kind of learned how to just sit back, observe, pay attention, listen to the old heads, and then I still was doing silly shit, pranking people in their sleep, putting toothpaste on them. But that shit was crazy. It's straight. It reframed my mind for better things.
When you got out, did you immediately go back into tattooing, or did you say like, you know what, fuck it, I gotta get to this money first, and then I'll do tattooing? Because you have other businesses, you do graphic designs, and you also do music. But when you got out, what was the next step that you went? Did you start doing graphic designs? Did you start music? Did you go back to the tattooing and you said, fuck it, I gotta get this bread real quick?
It basically, it was like, I was in the mindset I gotta get this bread, and it's like I had a whole book full of written stuff in the prison. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I'm gonna go do my music and get this money. I'm a multitask. I'm gonna get it how I live, bro. But so it was like I did kind of both.
So being around you for years and knowing you for years, you've always said that you wanted to get into the music, but you was more focused a little bit on tattooing at first. So now that you're doing music, how do you describe your style of music?
It's really like, because I know I sound different from other rappers and other people, and so it's like I just try to be myself on the track. I try to tell my side of how I live, not nobody else's side of how they live or how they grew up, or try to be like them.
So you tell your story.
Yeah, I'm telling my story from all the way from back in the days where I was trapping all the way to get my ass whooping by mama. And y'all beating me up, giving me lectures. It's like I went through a lot, but it made me, stronger, confident. It made me a good person.
Have you been able to see like the growth in your music since starting?
Yeah, because I definitely, but I'm still getting better. But it's like I got a lot of family around me like that do music, that teach me like, oh, Kelly, you gotta do this. Stop doing it at the home studio. Take that shit to the studio so you can sound better. Like we want to hear that great quality. But it's like me, I like to go the hard way. Like I I like to see, okay, if I can learn this today or I can learn this and see like what else I can type and then put what people tell me into my
So
ideas.
you wanna do it your way.
Yeah.
But not just your way, like you don't mind like doing it like, I'll record myself and see how to process it because you don't want nobody to get over you later on down the line. So you'll know how to record, you'll know how to do your mixing and mastering even just a little bit, but you still take people's advice when it comes to doing stuff.
Yeah, because not all criticism is bad. It's some criticism that you gotta take in life that will really help you. Cause like I had to learn that like with my tattooing, like other tattooers would be like, bro, your artwork is not bad, but it could be 10 times better, and that just makes you want to go even harder and try to put what they said to it, and then also put your ideas and being yourself into it, and that's really all it is.
So do you get a lot of hate when you do music? Because if somebody sees you, it's like, oh, this Kali, she do tattoos. And then you doing music and you're getting a lot of people that's watching you, a lot of people hitting you up saying, I fuck with what you got going on, the support. Do you see a lot of hate also with the aspect?
Yeah, but it's like I know how to ignore that stuff. I know how to keep going and focusing on my mission because it's like I want it for me, you feel me? I want it for my hood, you feel me? So it's like, I'm gonna keep doing me regardless. Like, I'm not gonna stop just cause, oh, Kali, you doing this, oh, you feel better than us and this and that. I don't feel better than that. Y'all said that's it for yourself. You feel me? Like, I ain't say nothing. I was just doing me.
You just doing what you feel is right for you.
Yeah.
People might come in with the hate. I can understand that, you know what I mean? Especially if someone's looking at you saying like, now she doing music, you feel me? Like, what the fuck?
But I've been freestyling since I was like a kid. Like we was in, I think, House or something like that. We were freestyling. I was at Bree House freestyling, at the age of I think 12, 10.
So you started taking it more seriously when you got out.
Yeah, I still gotta take it serious because they, all my bigger brothers was like, you need to stop playing on the track and really get what you gotta say done. So I make some shape. But I be like, all right.
What's your top 3 artists?
My top artists.
Top 3 right now, no particular order.
Ooh, I definitely mess with Lil Durk.
Okay.
Kevin Gates.
They've been on the run.
And sheesh. I say I gotta give it to No Cap.
Yeah. No cap.
Yeah, No Cap.
Do you model some of your music after how they do music? Like with auto-tune or like Dirk with auto-tune in the singing, or like Kevin Gates does auto-tune and singing and stuff too? Or do you just model it like how you fuck with them so hard but you're not copying their style or anything? You just like, I'm just gonna go do my own thing. Because listening to music can inspire you to do music kind of in the same aspect. So that's why I asked you your top 3 was.
Yeah, it's like when I listen to Lil Durk, it's like certain stuff he would say, it'd be like, okay, I went through that, I can relate to that, you feel me? And it's the same thing with Kevin Gates, and it's the same thing with No Cap. It's like they really telling shit that really be going on, and it's like that shit just make you want to put what's really going on in your life, like, okay, boom, and then telling it like how it really is, like.
I feel. So you also do graphic design?
Yes, sir.
So how did you get into graphic design? I can tell it came from doing tattoos, but how do you get into saying like, yo, I'm gonna start doing graphic designs on a computer? Did you go from sketching to I'm doing skin now? So now, hey, if you need something done, I'll do it on the computer. Like you're all over the place. You have multiple talents, so
it's I don't know what really made me go and do graphic design. It's just like I like art so much that it's like I know it's so many ways you can make art, and so it's like when I think I was around one of my friends, I think Sun God Kiara or something.
Yeah.
It's like, I seen how he was like, him and all the other kids were like, just like, you know what I'm saying? Doing their thing. And I was like, I always wanted to know how to do that. So I was like, shit. Once I learned it, I took the fuck off. I said, I ain't gonna stop, bro. I'm gonna take the fuck off with this shit, bro. Cause I was like, that shit cool to me. Like, you can make your pictures look a certain way, and you don't even have to use Photoshop or nothing like that. Like, I be doing shit on my phone. I be doing like
Do you help people out in that aspect too?
yeah, like I also tell like I got a lot of graphic designers hitting me up trying to collab or really trying to do my artwork for me, and I just be like, we can collab. Cause I said I'm a technical, I don't know.
Is it harder doing graphic design than it is doing tattooing?
I say you really gotta have the patience to do graphic designs because you're sitting in a chair, and then it's like when I started, it used to frustrate me. Cause I'd be like, this shit look ugly. This shit look ugly. So I'd be like, man, I want to get better. So I ended up going to the Art Institute of Atlanta, and basically like I'm gonna learn this shit. So then after that, I just took the hell off.
Okay. I see you. Also, I noticed that when you look online, besides the fact that you do music, tattoos, and graphic designs, it seems like you be getting into a lot of skits, little skits in between, a little bit like. Let me tell y'all a little story about this. So, are you becoming a social media influencer as well?
Yeah, cause I hear a lot of people just being goofy, acting myself like, I just try to make everybody smile because we all going through a pandemic. Some people can't deal with pressure like that. So it's like I show them like, bro, we gonna have fun regardless. If it's a bad storm, a good day, Cali here to turn the show up.
So you always, you know what I'm saying? You're always there trying to make sure there's a laughter or a smile at the end of the day.
Yeah, cause it's like
there's a little aspect. I do that shit myself.
yeah,
everything's gonna be alright. You know what I mean?
Yeah, cause it's like coming from me, it's like I know when I be down, I be wanting to have my best friends or my brothers around to cheer me back up. So it's like, why not take that worldwide for people that are really down? You feel me? Like make their day, do something.
So right now we in 2021. We're still technically in a pandemic. With all the things that you're doing, where do you see within the next year? What do you see happening within the next year? Because you have a lot of things going, and it doesn't sound like you're gonna prioritize one thing over the other. It sounds like you're just gonna wait. You do what I do. I just wake up and just go do shit. You know what I'm saying? And I do that, and I do most of the things.
It's just like old wisdom from my grandma and my grandpa. It's like you gotta plant your seeds everywhere. You can't put all your eggs in one basket. You gotta line your ducks up in a row. So I really tell everybody that, as long as you plant your seeds are gonna sprout as long as it don't have negativity in it, you feel me, toxicity. It gotta be coming from the heart. Like you can't be like, okay, I wanna do this and make sure the money come. You gotta put your foot, your blood, sweat, and tears into the mud.
But what about the stress aspect? You're doing multiple things at once. It gotta be stressful doing it by yourself.
Nah, it's just like I be having fun, but it's like, cause I'm the type of person like if I'm doing something with you or something and you not on my wavelength, yeah, you gotta go. Yeah, so it's like I just can't. It's like I'd rather get stuff done by myself than sit here and try to wait on the next person to provide me what I need to get done for both of us, and it's benefiting both of us. So it's like, why not just get it done?
So in 2021, you expect every seed that you plant, every one of them should be at a level that you feel is acceptable?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? God would tell me something like, bro, you can't get it your way, but we gonna make it. I'm gonna make a way. That's my biggest quote. I'm gonna make a way.
Let me ask you this, man. In today's day and age, we have a lot of stuff going on with snitching. What do you feel about the Pop Honda situation? If you don't know, I'll just give you a breakdown of the situation. Apparently, he snitched when he was around 12 or 13 because his mama told him to do it. Half hip hop saying give him a chance. He was 12, 13. The other half, they're saying like, bro, it doesn't matter what age you are to be snitching. You snitch. You know what I'm saying? Don't even know how. What do you feel about that? coming from your background and where you at and going through a lot of life situations. What do you feel about it?
It's a tough one because, like, if I was put in that situation, I think, you feel me, like, it would be I don't know, snitching than me because it's like the G code and then you got certain shit going on behind the scenes.
So you feel like snitching is snitching. You know, you got people like Wack 100 saying, bro, I was in that same situation. I ain't snitch. You got other people like Tussie and the rest of them saying like, why are y'all so worried about this man snitching? Not, man. He just, you know what I mean? He didn't know what he had going on. His people made him do that.
Yeah, because it's like, at the end of the day, like, I remember I got a case, and basically my mom was like, you gonna snitch, you gonna write this goddamn thing, I don't give a fuck, your ass not going to jail. I looked at her, I was like, I ain't snitching.
So you ain't snitch. Have you ever had a situation where people snitched on you?
I most definitely, it was with the same case.
You ain't gotta say no names, but it definitely happened?
Yes, sir. So it's like, basically, I was in the same situation, you know what I'm saying? And then it took for me to get all my paperwork and, and you know, reading is very fundamental. So when you looking at the documents in the paper and you really reading, and you like, hold on now. Oh no!
You know, the election, the inauguration just happened the other day. Trump was out of office.
Yeah, he was supposed to pardon me.
How do you feel about like Trump doing all these parties live? 79 parties, Lil Wayne, Kodak Black, even the
free Kodak.
Kodak free, you feel me? And even the lady Desiree Perez, the head of Rock Nation, she snitched on some cartels back in the day. You know, she signed like Meek Mill and the rest of them. You know, you see a lot of people online saying the hypocrisy, saying that y'all saying y'all don't fuck with snitches, but the person that's the head of Rock Nation.
But they fuck with Tekashi 6ix9ine, so they ain't snitch though. That's the whole.
Yeah, that motherfucker he just said what he said. The hypocrisy you see nowadays is you pick and choose who do you feel you want to fuck with and don't fuck with. You honestly could understand like I don't fuck with Tekashi because he did this and did that or whatever the situation might be because that's Tekashi. He plays the bad guy. He plays the villain. He always makes himself look like he's favorable when other people are losing. But then when you find out other situations when they ask, could you work with someone that's a snitch?
No, because
that's the whole.
I want you in my business.
The Corvette song. When they got the dance and everything, Uzi was on the remix. Found out that the paperwork came out that Pop on the snitch. That nigga said, "Take me off."
But basically how that works, I see what Lil Uzi did.
Could you work with someone that's a snitch?
Uzi gonna go make his money regardless to go feed his family and stuff. So you feel me? You feel me? So it's like it's not that he fucks with the snitch, but it's like he's seeing it as a money aspect. If Tekashi can go do this and that and go across and out of the country and stuff and still make his paper and be labeled as really a rap,
Is there a way that everybody can coexist without like fucking with each other?
Yeah, everybody gotta come together and put their differences to the side and basically like y'all gotta actually think it.
You know, hip hop is such a big space. You don't have to. If this person's a snitch, you don't have to fuck with that person. But it seems like everyone's like more on these like, yo, if they snitch, you gotta get rid of them. Period.
That's just you following behind the leader type shit because that means you letting another nigga think for yourself or you letting another person think for yourself.
Good thing you say that because we also have another situation where a lot of rappers coming out saying being a rapper is one of the most dangerous jobs in the world. On one hand, you hear people say, no, that street nigga is bringing street problems to the rap industry. And on the other hand, you have people saying like, it is a dangerous job because of all the situations you go through, between being lied on, being sued, getting attacked. Like, what do you feel in that situation?
It's basically however they handle it because it's like basically if I don't know.
Like, with your affiliations, do you feel like once you blow up, is it gonna become more dangerous for you, or do you feel?
Hell no, I got a whole house full of shoes.
Do you feel like more people will come to you with stuff from the past and make it seem like you're bad or you attack them or whatever the case is? Because it seems like the court of public opinion runs in all situations.
Well, basically, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't never stand up for yourself, then I can't really, you know what I'm saying? That's not my business or nothing, but I most definitely like am going to stand up for myself in any type of situation because I'm not going to sit there and fall under pressure or play into any manipulations or mind games or deceitfulness. I'm going to speak up and say what I got to say and get the fuck on about my day.
So right now you're an independent artist. You're a independent tattoo artist that's building up. That's gonna make a shop soon. You're doing skits and little things on Instagram and social media, just in general, being a social media influencer. And you do graphic design. So it's like, what else? What else do you have planned for the future? What could we be looking forward to?
I got a lot of ideas, you know, that I would want to manifest, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's time, you know, I don't know. I really don't know, cause it's like once I think of something, I just do it, like, and it comes out to being like this, and I be like, okay, I see the tunnel vision, you feel me? And I just go.
What's the next song you gonna drop? Or is it still in the works?
I'm working on a whole other new mixtape. I'm really trying to put that in.
Could you give us the name of the mixtape, or that's a little secret right now?
It's a little.
Okay. We'll keep it all hush, but you know, we get that this year though, right?
Yeah. Most definitely. Cause I'm really trying to collab with all my brothers and all my champs.
Yeah.
You feel me? Before I go collab with the industry niggas and.
Yeah. I can't ask you when the next tattoo coming or anything, but I'll ask you this: when's the next tattoo party coming?
See my brother YPL Bandit, you know what I'm saying? He got the whole little promoting stuff going on, so it's, you know, I'm gonna see if I can.
Right now you don't got any videos coming, do we have a video? Right now you don't have any videos out. Do you have a video coming anytime soon?
Working on it, cause I want my videos and my vision to be like
perfect.
Yeah, not it don't gotta be perfect, but it gotta look like a movie.
Okay.
It gotta look like a movie.
I appreciate you coming in.
Yeah.
Tell the people where they can find you at. Tell the people how to contact you. Everything will be in the link in the description below. But tell them how they can get in contact with you when it comes to, like, I don't know, features. When it comes to how much you charge to do tattoos or graphic designs or collabs on any skits or anything in the foreseeable future.
Oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Hood.
You repping a brand right now. What brand is that?
It's my bigger brother, you know what I'm saying? Hood Champs.
Hood Champs? Where can they find that shirt at?
It's on Instagram, and you definitely can hit me up in my DMs, and I direct you to the director himself, GT. And also you can find me on Instagram. I don't really be on Facebook like that. Twitter, Pandora, iTunes.
When they want to find you, how they gonna spell it? Like, you know what I mean? People have a certain way of spelling it. So.
You gotta spell my name with a K and ALINNK.
Okay, so that's for Instagram and
yeah, they are the
all same KaliInk with a K at first.
Yeah.
So one more time, spell it out for me. I'm telling you, there's a lot of motherfuckers that will go in there.
KaliInk.
So 2 I's and a K. KaliInk. Instagram,
I think
Twitter.
Like the first time I
same
said
thing
two.
on Apple and everything.
Yeah, it's KaliInk. Just KaliInk. Okay. And on Twitter, it's official KaliInk. So
just throw an official in front of that so you can always find her. She's gonna be available. Y'all can, you know what I mean, set up some business through the DMs or through the emails or whatever the case may be. But I appreciate you coming through, you know what I'm saying, doing the interview, you know what I'm saying, showing love.
Thank you for showing love too.
You know what I'm saying? You see the brand, you see everything that coming, expect more. We're gonna end up doing a lot of more, man. And you know, you already know the fucking vibes, man. You feel me? We out, you feel me? One love.
Bows.